Welcome to ProPresenter Instruction 101 with Terrace Meisenheimer.
The first thing that you're going to want to do when you get up to ProPresenter is you're going to want to check with the sound guy downstairs and make sure that the TV has already been turned on, the confidence monitor for the worship leader and the pastor to see. It's directly linked to the ProPresenter, so whatever is put on that screen is going to end up on that TV. You're going to want to have them turn that on first, and then you're going to want to come to the pad here and turn the projector on if it's not on already. And then you're going to want to turn on the splitter down here with this button, and if that's not already turned on. When you turn it on, the lights are going to come on, so that's how you'll know. Then you're going to open up the computer, and if the password is not on already, it's vintage, all lowercase, if you need to get into this screen. Then you're going to go to ProPresenter. At the bottom tab here, we're using ProPresenter 6. You're going to click on that, and when it opens up, you're going to find your playlist on the left-hand side. And what we have is, here it's labeled Trinity House, 8 a.m. They will end up being Trinity House 9:30 and 11:30 services, and so you will click on that playlist here, and it's going to have your whole set list and everything in this area here. You're going to start with the slideshow at the top. Click on one of those, and check and make sure that your output in the top right corner here is set to on. So you're going to make sure that this is set to on. If it's set to off, then nothing will be up on the screen. It'll just be a second desktop picture. So you're going to click on that to turn it on, and click on the slideshow. The slideshow has an 8-second timer on each of those, so it'll keep changing. And you're going to want to go to the lights preset and start with A, and A is going to give you a gold walk-in light. And you're going to want to have all that set up by the time doors are opening, so that you can make sure that people don't come in while things are still being set up. Right. You want the screen to look good. You want to make sure that all of this stuff is showing up correctly and that the lights are on.
So that's your first priority. Lights are on, slideshow started and operational.
Yep. Slideshow started, or you could just hit the welcome to vintage, join the renew of all things slide, and have that up. That's also appropriate to have up.
Right.
If you just want to have one slide up, or you could let it run through the slideshow. Then you're going to go through and you're going to check your set list and make sure that all of the songs that are on the set list are in your playlist there. And the way that you check that is there's going to be a running order. So say we're at the 6. There's going to be a running order that has all of the songs for the evening on it. And you're going to check that here and make sure that they match up with the songs here. And so you're looking to match those and go through, and you're looking at all of the text and making sure it's all fitting on there. And if you have time before the service, you can even click on them and check and see that it looks good on the screen, that everything is fitting and formatted correctly. And you're going to go through and just check that all of these songs that are on the set list, the running order, are correct, and go through and they're all looking good.
And you're just scrolling down.
And you're just scrolling down, or you could go through here and you could click on whatever is here. And whatever you click on there, so if you click on announcements, it's going to pop open, it's going to bring you directly down to the announcements. So you can still scroll through, but it'll bip you over and you can click on the announcements. And you just want to check and make sure that these are all matching up with the program for the day. If something is not matching up, then you can load it in at the library over here. So or alternatively, what you want to do is you want to check in with the worship leader. As soon as they get off stage, you want to take the running order down and make sure that they have the same set list that you have up here. So after you've checked the ProPresenter with this set list and made sure that those match up, then you check with them and make sure that they haven't changed any songs. Typically they will. They will change 1 or 2 of the songs. Or they'll have special requests like we're going to go to the chorus of this song right after the chorus of this other song, and it's good to just know. And you take notes on your sheet here and bring it back up here. If they're wanting to add in a song like Hosanna, Praise is Rising, then you would go over here to the library and you would type in Hosanna, and you'll see that there are different songs with the same title, different versions. So you want to be very specific with them that it's not the Hillsong one that they're looking for, but it's Praise is Rising. And you're going to click on that and you're going to drag it into your set list wherever it is that you want it, and then click on it to make sure that it is looking the way that you want it to look. So you can click on it here and it'll show up here. If it's not formatted the same as the others, then you want to click on that on the song here, or highlight everything by clicking on one of the slides. You can command click and it'll turn it blue and it won't show up on the screen, and then command A